Hey Libra Collective, welcome to your quick read. Interested in a personal read? My email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. We're going to get into a quick shadow work read of what you need to work on according to yourself. You have insecurity. Your worth is intrinsic and unchanging. Doubt, uncertainty, and anxiety. You also have grief and pain. Find healing and deeper connection to the self. Sorrow, mourning, loss. Okay. I get this is more about Libra, you releasing your old sense of self, releasing old activities, old habits, old ways of being, old ways of perceiving yourself, people, places, things, your life in general. Some of you could literally be reminiscing a lot about the past, about how things used to be. For someone here, this could be pertaining to your old life. Maybe you had it all. You felt like you had everything you needed and wanted at a certain point in time. Maybe this is you going back and reminiscing about how things used to be, how you used to have it good, how things were better in the old days, back in the days, and you was up in some way, shape, or form. You know, your life could have been everything you wanted. You could have had the friends you wanted. You could have been being placed around certain opportunities you wanted. You could have had the cars, the clothes, the house, the money, the whatever. Okay. And see, here's the crazy thing about it. You had all this. The universe, your spirit guides, whoever you believe in, God, allowed you to have this moment in your life, Libra, while you was in your prideful ways. They allowed you to go through certain obstacles and circumstances and receive certain opportunities so you could learn from these opportunities and circumstances. They wanted to see who you were and who you were going to be at your deeper core, at the soul level, when it came to certain opportunities. Would you handle them well? How would you handle them? How would you treat people? How would you treat yourself? Okay. There's somebody here specifically, whether a lot of you, most of you, all of you, some of you, one of you, put it where it fits, who chose to want to hold on to these materialistic things when really it was always about you learning about who you are with or without these things. So the universe allowed you to have these things at one point in time and then to not have these things at another point in time. And y'all could be going through a time frame right now where you don't have what you once used to have, whether this is opportunities, people, places, things, money, careers, whatever the case may be, okay? Because now it's about who are you when all of this is taken away from you? Who are you when you are stripped of everything you felt made you you? Everything that you could once upon a time hide behind, now you just have you. Who are you? Have you figured out who you are? Are you still holding on to grief? Are you still holding on to fears and insecurities that you mean nothing or that you are nothing without these materialistic items? Because materialism was never meant to make man or woman in this case, but it was always supposed to be the other way around. You were supposed to make people, places, things, opportunities, circumstances, experiences, etc., what you always wanted or needed it to be for you. You were always supposed to make it fit you rather than you making yourself fit into it. And this can be pertaining to anything. So what I'm seeing here is a sense of releasing this ego, releasing this pride. This is what's going on with somebody right now. This could be pertaining to having to release certain friendships, having to release certain connections, having to release certain family members, having to literally once and for all move on. Even in pertaining to environments, having to move, having to release this home, having to release apartments, having to release cars, having to release money, having to release certain jobs. Whatever this is, it's time to let go because it was never meant to make you. You were never meant to praise or bow down to these people, places, and things. Anything according to the world, anything of the world, you were never meant to praise and high honor. You are always meant to be grateful with or without it. remembering who you are with or without it. And this is a phase you're now going through. This is what you're starting to come into, or at least this is what you should be coming into. This is a lesson for you to learn who you are with or without. Okay, it's no longer about mirroring another person. It's no longer about mirroring other people's circumstances. It's no longer about vicariously living through other people. Now it's time to live through yourself so you can continue to figure out and learn who you are. And I see that's the lesson that's going on right now. You are receiving help. You are receiving spiritual guidance, whether you know, believe, or want to accept this or not. It's there for you, but you have to be willing to open yourself up to that kind of help if that's what you want, in a good way. It's not just about praying, but it's also about us doing the work that is required of us to receive what it is that we're asking for. It takes work. It all takes work. Struggling takes work. Success takes work. Which side are you trying to be on? Which side do you want? Okay, because somebody could be feeling like somebody could be reminiscing a lot. This could be you missing a person. This could be you missing certain ways of being. This could be you missing old ways of living. This could be you reminiscing about a little of everything. Okay, and I'm getting there's going to come a moment in time, if it's not happening for you already, Libra, where you'll be sitting by yourself in a quiet place, whether it's your car, your house, somewhere at a job, it doesn't matter. You'll be somewhere by yourself one of these days. And what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself reminiscing, replaying old events, thoughts, memories, connections, whatever in your head. And you're going to be trying to figure out the reason why certain things had to come to an end, the reason why you moved certain ways, the reason why such and such happened, etc., etc. And I feel like for someone here in that moment of reminiscing, there's going to be a shocking revelation for you. There's going to be something that hits your intuition, your mind, your instinct, and it's going to make you be like an aha moment. It's going to be like, wow, maybe that's why it happened. Don't ignore that. Whether it has happened already or it's about to happen for you, do not ignore that instinct or that first thought that hits your mind when this happens, okay? Tune into that. See what that means for you. Get to the root of that. That's going to be an answer for you somewhere, somehow, and you're going to need or should utilize that information that you receive moving forward, okay? But something is over. What is no longer is meant to end. So if the universe is not allowing you to go through a certain door anymore, if the universe is not allowing certain connections to uphold their friendliness, their welcoming, or anything love-like, it's because it's meant to let it go. If a job is no longer the same, it doesn't feel the same, the vibe, the energy is off, it's showing you what needs to be let go of. So it's up to you to make sure you're not trying to hold on to what is no longer serving you and its highest good. All right. There's definitely about to be some sort of shocking revelation, whether this is about you, yourself, or a particular connection or a certain direction or path that you're meant to go towards. Okay. So do not fear that information when you receive it. Do not run away from it. It's going to be easier said than done, but make sure you sit with that to see what that means for you, because it's going to mean something. As far as your advice, you have selling out and self-love. They want you to stop putting on this facade around certain people, places, things, and they just want you to be free in who you are. They want you to let your inner you shine. They want you to start loving on yourself more. Start taking yourself out more. You may want other people to come spend their money on you, but you got to do it for you first before other people come in and start treating you this way. You got to show the universe you love you first before you receive other people and connections that come in loving on you, or they're just going to come in and start mirroring the shadow side of yourself to you again, and you'll be repeating the same old patterns again. But they want you to stop selling yourself short, stop being who other people want you to be, and start being who Libra wants to be. All right? Get out of this outdated way of thinking. Interested in a personal read, you know where to find me. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. I hope this helps somebody. I'm wishing you love, luck, and peace. Till next time, Libra. Bye.